Hey you guys, Mar-lyn with Beautiful Bina Designs here with this month's My Monthly Hero Kit unboxing. So I have been super lucky again this month. I've received this kit really quickly. I did not order any add-ons for this month, but I am excited to share with you the main kit and all it includes. Now, if I'm being honest, when I saw the sneak peeks for this one as well as the full reveal, I was kind of on the fence. I wasn't sure how excited I was about this particular kit or how well it suited my individual style. However, the more I saw the inspirational cards, the design team members, the blog hop, all of that, the more I saw what designers were doing with this kit, the more I actually started to warm up to it. So this is the Chinese lantern. This, first of all, is the thank you card we get with every kit, offers free shipping on orders of $50 or more. And this is the Chinese lantern, My Monthly Hero card kit for September of 2018. So as I was saying, the more I saw the cards that the designers were making, the more versatile I found this set to be. You can really make some beautiful fall cards, all occasion cards, really anything, thinking of you. And I even thought I'm probably going to make some sympathy cards with this kit. Starting with the kit itself, the main kit, the stamps and dies. Once again, beautiful coordinating satin ribbon. I try to use these sometimes on my cards. If I don't use them, I do save them for future use. Here we have a sticker with the kit contents. That is brand new. I've never seen that before. I like it. I like having sort of at a glance, what did I receive this month? So that's really cool. Let me see if I can get this open. So what I was thinking, let's take a look at the, I'm going to take this off the background. Take a look at the sentiments that come with the stamp set. Happy autumn, best wishes, branch out, thankful. I really like that one. I love cards that express gratitude, and not only thank you cards, but also just grateful heart type of cards. So I really like that this says thankful. You are vibrant. That's really cool. You bring color to my world, and life is full of beauty. Another really great sentiment. Now, a couple months back, we received the sea and sky with the layering stamp set, the ocean and the waves and all of that. And that particular set came with a with sympathy stamp. So I do think I'm going to pull that in when I make my 10 cards to share with you later and make some sympathy cards. Now, like most of us, sympathy cards are my least favorite to make, but I do, unfortunately, we do sometimes need those cards. So I like to keep a few on hand, and I like to make sure that they're really special. I like to make sure that the recipient knows that the thought is from the heart and that the card is handmade. I think it's important. Okay, so moving back to this stamp set, we have here 2 different styles of vase and 1 vase platter. I don't know what those are called exactly, but either for decorative or for the purpose of catching water, you can keep those under your vase. And then we have the 2 Chinese lantern large branches, and we have a small Chinese lantern branch as well as a small Chinese lantern, which you could add to it or use as an accessory around the card. And then we have 3 of the larger Chinese lantern, the flower or the fruit of that plant. We have a couple of bare branches, which I think are great because you can use the leaves, the flowers, or those Chinese lanterns. And then we have one that sort of buds, a decorative type of floral element. This again, some leaves, but sort of decorative. And then over here we have more of your traditional autumn leaf style with the branches and then the individual leaf. So I think you could do a lot with this set. I think if, like myself, maybe you weren't immediately drawn to the Chinese lantern, I don't even think that should hold you back from enjoying this kit because there's so much more you can do with it. However, as I mentioned, I really am starting to kind of dig the Chinese lantern. So I'm looking forward to playing with this stamp set. Then, of course, we have the coordinating dies. Several of these stamps have dies to cut out the specific shape. So we have the branch right here, the vase. Here's that individual Chinese lantern fruit right there. Many of them have the coordinating die. But then in addition, again this month, we have another fancy border die. Now I really do enjoy these fancy border dies. If there was one thing I would say I wouldn't mind seeing happen is I believe that this oval die is probably the same oval that came with that, I'm going to say Childhood Memories stamp set. I don't remember what it was called exactly, but it was the one with the silhouettes of all the kids and the dog and the cat and the tree. I think it was Tree of Life, come to think of it. I'm pretty sure it was Tree of Life. So I'm going to test that theory right now, actually. Hang on. I happen to have my oval die out because I was using it just these past couple of days. And yes, it is the same size. So what I would recommend or request is I do like the fancy border dies. They're great. They're really useful and a lot of fun. This one has leaves. Let's see if I can separate this so we can actually see it. So this one has leaves, and you can either just cut the leaf out of the paper and have it still attached to the card or card panel, or you can cut it out completely and then you can layer that special die cut. So, I mean, I do think that's great, but again, just a couple of months ago, we got this one. So I would have preferred if it were a different shape, because I can always pull this in, or maybe at least a different size, just something different. I like variety in my stash. So that's the one thing I'll say about this kit is Hero Arts, if you should ever stumble upon my humble little channel, give us a little bit more variety. Love these specialty background dies, but again, different size, different shape, different something would be awesome. As always, a beautiful coordinating cardboard here. You can use it on your cards if you wanted to. I don't too frequently pull this into my card making, but I do like this background design. So who knows, maybe I will do that this month. Then, of course, we have our little baggie of extras, embellishments, designing pieces, whatever the case may be. This month we got these translucent leaf notes, a pack of 30 maple leaves, and these are very pretty. The color is nice. Let's take one off here. The color is nice. They're sticky enough. They're not really vellum. I don't know. They're somewhere between a vellum and a vinyl. They feel kind of plasticky. It looks like it will tear. I wasn't sure if it would tear. It will tear, but not like paper, more like plastic. So 30 of those are really cute. I could see myself using those for different reasons and on different projects. And then we got some Daniel Smith watercolor dots this month. Permanent orange, ISO Indoline yellow. If you're a betting person, bet that I said that wrong because I'm pretty sure I did. Pyrrole scarlet, carmine, mummy bauxite, and sap green. Very autumny, earthy tones, which will go great with this kit, so that's a lot of fun. And I have used these watercolor dots before. They are fun to work with and definitely a great way to try out those products if you haven't before, and if you don't want to make the investment in full size before giving them a try, this is a great way to go. What I have not tried before are these little tiny detail watercolor brushes. I'm not sure if these are meant to be disposable. It doesn't seem like a typical brush. It seems more like a nib than a paint brush. So I haven't used those before. I'm interested in seeing how well they will work. Let's see what it says here on this. 5 mini brushes. They're calling them mini brushes. So that's kind of neat. And what I'd like to do really quickly is share a sample of this die. So hang out 1 minute and I am gonna cut this out and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just happen to have some wood grain cardstock on my desk because I had been working on some autumn cards. And what I will say about this fancy die, it cut beautifully. If you can see the intricacies in this die, all those little cutouts, every single one of them popped right out. And I can see a lot that we could do. I'd love to cut this out of some watercolor paper and use these Daniel Smith watercolors in these autumn colors and just really bring this fancy background die cut to life. So that's what we have this month for the September 2018 Chinese Lantern, My Monthly Hero card kit. Thanks you guys for stopping by, checking out my channel. I hope you're excited to work with this kit. I hope I have inspired you to make some beautiful things. And I look forward to coming back soon and sharing my cards with you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.